Good morning. Today's subject is drafting and pleading, in which we will discuss about the draft of plaint. How to draft a plaint for ejectment. Okay, in this draft we will discuss in which court the plaint will file, who will be the parties, and what will be the facts. So let's start. The very first, we should write the name of the court in which the jurisdiction of the suit lies. So, before to draft a plaint, we must know about the jurisdiction of the court. So, here the plaint, today's plaint is for the ejectment. In this plaint, the court of small causes will have the jurisdiction. Suit number, this will be written by the court itself. Then the parties, A, B, here you can write the name of the party on behalf of whom this plaint will be filed. So A, B, son of, the name of the father or guardian, the age, then the residence of. Here the full address of the plaintiff must be written. Then just below the plaintiff details we should write the plaintiff, right? Then versus after then the details of the defendant against whom this plaint has been written. So PQ son of RS is then again resident of, then just below of the line defendant, right? Then the title of the suit, on which matter the plaint has been filed. Suit for ejectment, arrears of rent. The above named plaintiff states as follows. The first one is that the defendant was a monthly tenant under the plaintiff in respect of the premises described in Schedule A below from. Here you should mention the date. Paying therefore rent at the rate of rupees 3,000 per month. The said tenancy was accordance to English calendar month. Here the month should be calculated as January, February, March. Okay. Then the second point is that the defendant defaulted in payment of rent for the said premises for last 6 months from date to till date, right? For such default, the defendant became liable to be evicted from the said premises. Fine. This is the ground on which the plaint has been filed. Third point is that the plaintiff through his lawyer, Shri Murari Lal Advocate, here you should mention the proper name of the advocate, sent to the defendant a notice dated, here you should mention the date on which the notice has been sent, determining the tenancy on expiry of and requiring him to quiet and vacate the said premises in Schedule A on the expiry of such and such. So you should mention here in this plaint that on which date the notice has been sent and on which date the notice required to vacate the premises, right? So both the dates you should mention properly. The said notice was sent by registered post AD with and was refused by the defendant on dated. Again, you should mention the date on which the defendant refused to accept the notice, legal notice, and received back by the plaintiff lawyer on. Again, the date on which the lawyer has received the notice backed by the defendant. A true copy of the said notice. Right, the registration receipt and the refused envelope are filled herewith, and the plaintiff craves leaves of the court to treat them as part of the plaint. Okay, then you should submit the legal notice, the envelope, the rejection on which the rejection note has been put it by the postman, you should submit this legal notice or envelope as an evidence. The next point is that the defendant has not vacated the premises as yet. The plaintiff is entitled to possession of the premises on ejectment of the defendant. The plaintiff is also entitled to get rupees being rent for the month from to till date. Okay, so we have how to draft a plaint. Here there are 4 points. Here we mention the 4 points, in which first we specifically define on which ground the plaint has been written. Means the defendant is a tenant of the premises possessed by the plaintiff, and the rent is such and such. Okay, then the second point, on what ground the plaint has been written and the suit has been filed, because of the non-payment of the rent for last 6 months. Then third point, that the defendant has not received the legal notice, or neither he received the legal notice nor he responded properly, right? Hence the plaintiff has a right to file a suit for ejectment and recover the rent. Okay, तो देखिए यहाँ पे जो हम आज बात कर रहे हैं वो है कि हम बेदखली का वाद, अगर हमने कोई किराएदार रखा है और वो किराएदार मकान खाली नहीं करता है हमारा, तो हम बेदखली का वाद कैसे दायर कर सकते हैं, उसके लिए जो वाद पत्र है वो कैसे ड्राफ्ट करना चाहिए, उसके बारे में आज हम बात करें। तो सबसे पहले हमें कोर्ट का नाम लिखना होगा जिस कोर्ट के ज्यूरिसडिक्शन में ये वाद जाता है, ठीक है। उसके बाद हमें प्लेंटिफ का नाम, उसके पिता का नाम, एज और पूरा पता लिखते हुए उसके नीचे हमें लिखना होगा वादी। उसके बाद हमें बनाम करते हुए वहाँ पर प्रतिवादी की भी इसी तरीके से हमें पूरी डिटेल देनी होगी, उसके नीचे लिखना होगा प्रतिवादी। उसके बाद हम ये बताएंगे कि प्लेंटिफ जो है वो अपने वाद पत्र में किन किन बातों का कथन करता है। तो सबसे पहले यहाँ पर हमें ये बताना होगा कि जो प्रतिवादी है वो हमारा किराएदार है और उसने हमसे रेंट एग्रीमेंट साइन किया हुआ है, और उस रेंट एग्रीमेंट के अकॉर्डिंग वो हमें पर मंथ कितना अमाउंट, यहाँ पर हमने 3,000 रुपये मान के चला है, तो 3,000 रुपये पर मंथ पे करता है सच एंड सच डेट से। लेकिन सेकंड पॉइंट में हमने बताया कि लेकिन उसने लास्ट 6 महीने से, तो हमें स्पेसिफिकली डेट लिखनी है, जैसे 1 जनवरी 2020 से लेकर के 1 जून 2020 तक का उसने किराया हमें नहीं दिया है, ठीक है। तीसरा पॉइंट हमने बताया कि किराया नहीं देने के कारण हमने उसे लीगल नोटिस ही भेजा कि आपने हमें किराया नहीं दिया है, और ये लीगल नोटिस हमने प्रॉपर एडवोकेट के थ्रू भेजा है और उसको रजिस्टर्ड एडी किया है। लेकिन डिफेंडेंट ने वो नोटिस लेने से इनकार कर दिया और वो नोटिस जो है वो लौट करके हमारे वकील के पास आ जाता है, तो उसकी डेट भी हमें यहाँ पे स्पेसिफिकली मेंशन करनी चाहिए, और वो डॉक्यूमेंट भी, लीगल नोटिस और वो एनवलप जो रिटर्न होके आया है जिस पर रिटर्निंग नोट लिखा हुआ है, नॉट टू एक्सेप्टेड, उसको भी हमें एज एन एविडेंस सबमिट करना चाहिए। उसके बाद अब जो हम क्लेम करते हैं कि भाई 6 महीने तक किराया नहीं दिया और हमारा नोटिस भी रिसीव नहीं किया, नोटिस का जवाब भी नहीं दिया, तो जो वादी है उसे ये अधिकार प्राप्त हुआ कि अब वो प्रतिवादी के खिलाफ जो है न्यायालय में बेदखली का वाद दायर कर सके, ठीक है। तो ये जो था वो हमारा था प्लेंट का। थैंक यू सो मच।